Hello and welcome back to Patchworks. Today we're back outside. It is a gorgeous day, going to be hitting about 70 today. We're going to be doing a little bit more planting. I'm not sure if we're going to get into actually planting these today. Might have to go into tomorrow, but I got another package from Johnny's Selected Seeds, not sponsored, and I can't help but feeling like I got a little scammed. I got some organic Yukon Gold potatoes. Now, this just looks like a normal sack of potatoes. This is 5 pounds, and I paid $33.90 for 5 pounds, for a 5-pound sack of potatoes, which I probably could have gotten at the grocery store for like $5. We'll see how this goes. So before we can go ahead and plant these, it suggests chopping these up into 1-inch by 1-inch cubes, each cube having at least one eye. And then it suggests leaving them out to scab over, which will help prevent them from rotting when they go in the ground. So I'm probably going to cut these today, get the ground prepped, and then we'll plant them tomorrow. It's still supposed to be nice out. But let's go ahead and look at these instructions. So 1 to 1 1/4 inches in diameter, golf ball size. Let the surfaces callus over, which will help them prevent them from rotting. Gonna plant them eyes facing up, 2 to 3 inches deep, 12 inches apart, in rows 30 to 36 inches apart. I think we're going to just get this done with 1 row. I don't know, we'll see how many of these actually chop into. Each of these pieces need an eye, and as we get in closer here, you're going to see not all these potatoes have really that many eyes. Some of them just have one. So I am a little disappointed, but we'll see as this goes along. The ground, last video I fertilized the ground. I'm going to break the tiller back out. So let's get you in close to these potatoes. Let's see. So these are the potatoes, organic Yukon Gold. This is a 5-pound sack. I don't know how many this is supposed to make, but I guess we'll see. So I'm just going to start chopping these up. Yeah, this has, I guess this has some eyes, I don't really know how we're going to cut this in a way to separate all these. That's a good piece right there. And then, there's an eye there, there's an eye there, maybe an eye there, maybe an eye there. I don't think that's an eye. I think that might be where it grew from. So maybe I'll chop this into thirds. It has a cavity in it. Hopefully that doesn't matter. But we're just going to lay these out. Just cut this one in half. This is tiny. I'll just plant that hole. Let me know in the comments if any of you guys have planted potatoes before, and if I am doing this terribly wrong. Gonna plant that hole. This has a few eyes to it. Ah! Go like that. So I had to get creative with these. This is like a relatively big potato right here, but there's like only one eye. I'm counting these as eyes just out of desperation, because just planting one of the, it's a little ridiculous, I feel like. It is what it is. Yeah, there's an eye right there, an eye right there, I think. Just gonna chop it like that. There were 1 or 2 rotted out pieces I just cut out. I don't know what I'm doing here, if this is gonna kill him or what, but we're just gonna do that. And now I'm gonna put these aside to scab over. I have to go run out and grab some more gasoline for the 2 strokes, and then we'll get to tilling. So there's 5.2 ounces or 5.1 ounces of oil in 2 gallons of two-stroke. So this is 2.6, 2.6, 2.6, 5.2. Yeah. You rather have too much oil than not enough anyway. Ran this thing dry last time. This has fuel stabilizer in it too, which is pretty cool. Picked it up at Tractor Supply. The two-stroke oil, that is. I think we're just going to time-lapse this tilling because it's going to be a while. And it was almost immediately when I realized I actually had no desire to till out this entire plot for this one video, and instead I'm going to just till out a small area for the potatoes I'm planting right now, and what I thought would be an area for the sweet potatoes, but as it turns out, the sweet potatoes did not show up for about another month, and we ended up planting something else there. So this is taking way longer than anticipated, but I tilled a bunch of this, and I think that's kind of how I'm going to run this. I'm just going to till a little bit more each day, because I don't really want to spend like 2 more hours tilling the rest of this. So I've tilled from here to here. I'm just going to brush this dirt over even, and then I think that's all I can do for today. I have a bunch of other, I gotta mow the lawn, I gotta weed whack, all that stuff, but in terms of the potatoes, I think I gotta let them scab over overnight, but we'll check on them when I'm done with this. Maybe they dried in the sun. Let's go check on those potatoes. So the potatoes actually scabbed over pretty quickly. Looks like they're gonna need another like 2-3 hours to really scab over, I think. I'm not totally positive how that works, but the cut pieces dried out. So in the interim, I am going to go ahead and I need to fertilize my lawn. I have some nitrogen fertilizer, and I'm going to mow it for the first time. I'm going to do that, kill some time while those potatoes dry. Lawnmower. Alright, so time to plant. Not sure if you can see, but these have scabbed over. I think. I mean, it's as much as I'm allowing them to, at least. And so it's 2 to 3 inches deep, 6 inches apart, and I think it's at 36 inches between rows, but fuck that. I'm going right here. And this is how we're going to start that. I'm just going to mark it on this end as well with some sort of a stick. Yeah. We have a few potatoes left, but I really don't want to go over one row because I'm going to have a row of sweet potatoes as well. And these just seem to take up a lot of space. So let's water these. Those are the onions on the right there. We've had a few frosts and they're doing great. Let's water these and then we should be pretty much done. This does not have a shut-off valve internally. Gotta get a longer hose. Alright, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more content coming out. We got the onions, we got the Yukon potatoes, we have sweet potatoes coming in, we have a whole bunch of corn, peppers, tomatoes going in very shortly as well. So be sure to subscribe to see all that coming up, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.